for the reason that Jehovah has anointed me to tell good news to the meek ones. He has sent me to bind up the brokenhearted, to proclaim liberty to those taken captive, and the wide opening of the eyes.
I can't believe it. After all these years.
It's hard to believe we made it.
Our own wine shop.
Hey, I got us something. It's from Lebanon.
What is this?
It's the very best.
This is excellent, ma'am.
This side goes up and that side goes down.
What's happening?
Help me.
No, Gideon.
The
That
other
side's
way.
got to right there.
Exactly.
Yeah, just like
Yeah.
that.
You just went shopping yesterday.
It may have appeared to most people that life was continuing on as usual in Jerusalem. Everyone carried on their daily tasks. Men plied their trades. Women saw to their homes and families. Children learned and played. But more than 3 decades earlier, Jesus foretold events that would mark great changes in the world we had known. For those of us who became his followers, the signs of change were clearly visible.
Your taxes are due, and this will cover it.
These are my belongings. You have no right.
Jerusalem is a holy city. These streets are for the sons of Abraham.
Little did we realize how severely the quality of our faith would be tested by the events surrounding the fulfillment of those prophecies. At the time, we had no idea how difficult it would be to keep the prophetic word burning brightly in our heart.
Then know that the desolating of her is drawn near. Ziph, what did Jesus say we should do then?
Let those in the midst of her withdraw.
Only strong faith could guide us through the night of uncertainty to come. It all happened so quickly. The great Jewish revolt against decades of Roman oppression. Rome's swift and brutal response. There was hardly time to think. Barely time to act.
Brothers, what observations do you have?
Once the fulfillment of Jesus' prophecy was unmistakably identified, our first real test of faith came along.
The disgusting thing that causes desolation. Standing in the holy place.
That was an elders' meeting I would not soon forget.
Flee to the mountains.
All of the brothers were at the meeting.
Was Ethan there?
Yes,
How are we gonna get out?
we have to get ready.
All right, go ahead.
this is happening.
I can't think of anything else.
I don't know, Shebuel. Everything that we've worked for, what if they're wrong?
Don't think about it, Nahum. I'm trying not to.
To just walk away from all of this?
I know, it's not easy, but it's the right thing to do. Hey, remember when we were kids? We wanted to be Nazarites?
Yeah, I remember. You cut my hair real short so you could be stronger than me?
I was.
I know we have to leave. But how? The city's surrounded.
Jehovah will open the way. Somehow.
It's just all the unknowns that frighten me. I've never lived anywhere but Jerusalem. My brother's here. And your business.
How am I going to provide for you both? Hey, we have to trust that Jehovah has a better view of the situation than we do. Let's continue packing.
Why they would do such a thing.
Strategically, it makes no sense, but they are leaving.
Sir, the reports are the same. In every quarter of Jerusalem, the 12th Legion is marching toward the sea.
God has blinded them.
It's madness. Divine madness.
It is deliverance. God has delivered the holy temple from the enemy's hands. They must feel the wrath of God upon their backs.
Pursue them! Strike them down! As God struck the Egyptians in the Red Sea, overtake them and kill them!
Eleazar, please. They're gone. Let's be...
No! Punish them! They must never again harass the people of God! Go!
Hold on here for just a minute.
Now, Gideon, make sure there's plenty of these cheaper wines available today. There's going to be a lot of celebration.
What are you doing? Why aren't you ready to leave?
I just need a little more time. We'll be along. We'll catch up with you out on the road.
This is our opportunity to escape.
I agree completely. It's the fulfillment of the sign, but it happens so quickly. I have to get things organized before we leave. In fact, you should be helping me, partner.
Nahum, listen to yourself. This is the destruction of Jerusalem we're talking about.
Hey, for your information, we've begun preparations for departure. Don't worry about us. Now, Gideon, I expect we'll be gone for maybe a week or two at the most.
Well, hurry.
Make sure that all of the accounts
You ready?
get their wine deliveries. You've got to go over and get with...
He's opening the shop. I don't understand what he's doing.
Go out the south side. All of you follow me. We go out the gate, we turn north, meet the main group on the west side. Let's go.
Ethan!
Hey,
Is that all you're bringing?
I don't need much. These are the important things.
Will others come with us?
Well, how about just the four of us for now? Others will join us on the road.
Then let's go.
Stay close. Rachel! Zeph!
Uncle Brian, are you coming with us?
Oh, Brian, I'm so glad we found you.
Rachel, have you heard the news?
Yes, we heard that the Roman armies have left.
And we're going after them. They'll pay for attacking God's holy city.
Pariah, we have some news too. We're leaving.
Leaving? Why? Where are you going?
You know what we believe. Jesus said that when Jerusalem was surrounded by armies, that is the signal that a great tribulation is coming.
The Romans are running away. This is a great day. Day of deliverance.
Brian, it's not Jerusalem that Jehovah's delivered today. It's his people.
His people. Christians. And what about me, Rachel? Your flesh and blood. I pray at the temple. I keep the Sabbath. Am I nothing in God's eyes?
Pariah, please.
You'll get my sister killed!
Brian, please, you must come with us. It could mean your life.
And just where do you intend to go?
We're going to Pella, in the mountains to the north.
Are you crazy? That's a Gentile city. Besides, it's too dangerous to travel. You're safe right here.
Please come with
Who do
us.
you know in Pella?
We have friends.
Winter is coming. How do you live?
Jehovah will provide.
Everything you know is right here. Do you see how foolish you're being?
Pariah, let's move out.
You're all the family I have left. Don't leave. Here. Keep this for me.
This was Father's.
And I'll get it from you. I'll get it from you when I return. Please be here.
I've forgotten something.
We're not going back again.
You wait here and I'll go back.
No, you're not going back. If we delay any longer, we may be trapped.
Damn, what if the end doesn't come right away?
You mean, what if Jesus was wrong?
We have a lot to lose.
Abital, the house is locked, and I have the key.
Let me see it. Let me see the key, or I won't sleep tonight.
Now stop worrying.
I can't believe you left Gideon in charge. He's not even a brother.
Who else is there? The brothers have all left.
Still, I don't trust him.
He's worked for us for years, and he knows the business.
Where do you think you're going?
I'm Nahum, the wine merchant. My wife and I are leaving to visit friends in the north.
Are you feeding and clothing his family too? What's all of this?
You know how it is with women. They don't know how to travel light.
Liar! You're a Roman sympathizer. They've left and you want to leave with them.
That's not true!
Traitor!
I'm a God-fearing man. Please, just let us pass.
At the time we need men most, you want to leave.
Wait, maybe he's a Christian. Apostates.
Fight for the nation. I'll deal with him.
Please, let us pass. Here, let me give you something. A little red wine. It's the best in Jerusalem.
Bribery? You disgust me, sir.
Let them go. Christians are of no use to us.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bless you, sir.
Take the donkey.
What?
But sir!
But sir!
The beast stays. And if you ever come back, not even your savior will be able to help you. I promise you that. Get him out of here.
I didn't think it would be like this. I mean, look at us. We're out in the wilderness, completely defenseless.
Jehovah has never failed us. He got us out of Jerusalem. He'll care for us now.
If only I had your faith.
You do have faith. You proved that when you left your old life behind.
I never thought I'd live to actually see it.
But you didn't allow that to cloud your judgment. You've done the right thing.
How long do you think we should wait for Nahum and Abital?
They must have left by now. If they don't show up by dawn, we'll go back and look for them.
I can't figure out what's taking them so long. They had a donkey to carry all their stuff for them.
I wonder if that was wise. The man on the housetop should not come down to take the goods out of his house.
Ethan, you look tired. Why don't you get some rest and I'll keep watch for a while?
Maybe I'll do that.
Ethan, wake up. Somebody's coming.
Hold on. Shebuel? Shebuel, is that you? Nahum?
Nahum, oh, I am so glad to see you.
What happened?
At the gate. They had swords. There's nothing we could do.
We were robbed. They stole everything we own.
Oh, Abital, I'm so sorry. It's been terrible.
I can't believe that happened.
We weren't given enough time to think this through. Now look what's happened.
Nahum, I'm really sorry about what happened to you. But we've all left things behind. Jesus told us to flee the city, and that's exactly what we've done.
Maybe so, but I still think we should have waited until things settled down a little.
Listen, it's late. Tomorrow's another long day. Let's get some rest.
You must be exhausted.
Shebuel. Hey, something about this doesn't add up.
What do you mean?
Think about it. Jerusalem's to fall by the sword after we leave, right?
Right.
And Jesus said it would be like when Lot left Sodom. Fire came down from heaven suddenly, that very day, right?
Yeah. Okay, so what are you thinking?
The Roman army left Jerusalem. If they're retreating, they can't destroy the city. Unless it's not really a retreat. It's a trick. They're trying to draw the Jewish fighters out of the city and into a trap. Why else would they just leave? They're waiting in ambush, ready to pounce. Maybe that's why Jesus told us to leave immediately. Ethan, what do you think?
I think we've done just what Jesus commanded us to do. Isn't that the important thing, Nahum?
I sympathized with Nahum, but there were just so many things we didn't understand at the time. And when word spread about the defeat of the Roman army at the hands of the Jewish rebels at Beth Horon, it only raised more questions. But we had made our decision. So we began a new life in Pella.
Welcome, brothers and sisters from Jerusalem. How was your journey?
Oh, it's a long, hard journey, but we're so happy to be here.
It must be so hard.
Admittedly, life was simpler and harder than it was in Jerusalem. We had some adjustments to make.
This is for you and your family.
Thank you.
Doesn't look like it would be too tough.
It's your garden. I should say dirt. Have at it.
Adjustments that would truly challenge our faith.
Ow! That's it?
That's all that's left, Nahum.
I'm supposed to work out here in the blazing sun all day on this pitiful bit of birdseed?
I'm doing the best I can.
Abital, wait. Abital. I know. I'm sorry.
That boy has such a gift for music. Do you have anyone here that can teach you?
No, not really.
It would be a sin to waste that talent. Of course, all the best teachers are in Jerusalem. This is your best outer garment, Nahum. There's not enough there for a new one. Not if you want to eat tomorrow.
What more can I do?
We're out of food. We're out of money. I'm sick and tired of this place. I can't stay here, Nahum.
I know. I know.
I'm not comfortable living with Gentiles. Even the brothers, I don't trust them.
Believe me, I understand.
I'm tired of not being in our own home.
If I could just make a decent living in this good-for-nothing place. Or get back to my business in Jerusalem.
That Gideon, he's probably stolen everything we own. He thinks we're never coming back.
Start.
Look, a brother from the north has sent a supply of grain as a gift to our congregation. We've divided it up proportionally according to the size of each family. Once again, Jehovah has provided for us in our time of need.
Grateful, Ethan. Still, this isn't gonna last long. What then?
Where's your faith, Nahum? Jehovah has cared for us up till now. He'll continue to do so.
I hear there's plenty of food back in Jerusalem.
Your heart never left it, did it, my brother?
Jerusalem is my home. I was born there. And someday, I'll return.
I left Jerusalem with a heavy heart, too. But this is our home now. There's no reason to believe we'll ever go back to Jerusalem. Think, Nahum. Why did Jesus tell us to flee the city?
Because it was supposed to be destroyed.
Nahum, as we speak, 60,000 Roman soldiers are attacking the cities of Galilee. Do you really think they'll spare Jerusalem?
Maybe they won't. But maybe they will. It's been a year now. I don't want to spend the rest of my life here if nothing's happening back in Jerusalem.
It doesn't really matter when or how the end comes. What matters is that we're faithful to Jesus'
That's
commands.
easy for you to say, Ethan. You only have yourself to care for. What about those of us with wives and children and businesses back in Jerusalem?
We've all made sacrifices. Think about Abraham and Sarah. They left a wealthy city to live in tents. They never went back there. Jehovah blessed them. He's blessing us too.
You call this a blessing?
Yes, I do. You've become blind to the blessings right in front of you because your eyes are glued to the past. Everything Jesus said about Jerusalem will come true in God's due time. Until then, focus on the work He's given us to do.
The work. People think we're fools because we preach about a destruction that hasn't come. Because we ran away from our homes.
People thought Jesus was a fool too. But remember, no one has given up anything for the sake of the kingdom who will not get 100-fold now and everlasting life.
I'll just be glad when all of this is behind us.
These are stressful times. So, what will guide your actions now? Nahum. Let it be faith that motivates everything you do.
Maybe I need more faith.
Still, Nahum struggled to overcome his doubts about leaving Jerusalem.
I'm telling you, Ethan had us leave Jerusalem too early. Gideon's out there making money and we're here picking grapes.
As time wore on, there remained the burning question that Nahum just couldn't get past.
So tell me this, why hasn't the end come?
Nahum, how long are you going to keep asking that question?
I didn't have the answers.
We should go back.
But I knew that if we kept focused on the more important things
So having sustenance
and patiently waited on Jehovah,
we should be content with these things.
it would all
So it's
become
really
clear.
important for us to keep cultivating contentment with the circumstances we do have.
Nahum imagined that life back in Jerusalem was just the same as always, but the reality was quite different. Shortly after we left, the cold hand of zealotry plunged the city into a brutal and senseless civil war.
God acts as a Roman general better than I can do. Our enemies are destroying one another with their own hands.
Meanwhile, the political scene in Rome descended into anarchy when a military coup and a death sentence issued by the Senate drove Emperor Nero to suicide. those chaotic events made walking by faith even more important. And even more difficult.
Shebuel.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey. Shebuel. I've made up my mind.
Oh yeah? About what?
Returning to Jerusalem.
Nahum, we have been over this before.
Rome has been in chaos for a year and a half, ever since Nero's suicide.
What does that have to do with us?
The Roman army never returned. Don't you see? Jehovah's delivered the holy city again. Now is the time, Shebuel.
The time for what?
The time to go back.
What are you talking about?
We've slaved away here for 4 years now. What do we have to show for it?
Our lives.
Our lives are back in Jerusalem. I just want to take care of my family, and I can't do that here.
We're getting by.
We can do better than just get by. We don't have to stay another minute in this dump, Shebuel. But we have to act quickly.
Rachel and I have discussed this at length. The answer is no. Now please get off my plans.
That's Ethan talking. Don't base your decisions on his opinions.
How about Jesus' words?
We did what Jesus told us to do. We got out. But he never said that we couldn't return. Besides, what's happened to Jerusalem? Nothing.
Yet.
Why wouldn't Jehovah have mercy on Jerusalem, Shebuel? It's the home to the temple and to his people. He changed his mind with Nineveh, and that was a pagan city.
The Ninevites repented. And you know the Jews are no longer God's people.
It's obvious that Jehovah has protected Jerusalem. Not just once, but twice. First with the rout of Cestius Gallus. And now, with all the political confusion in Rome, Jerusalem's all but forgotten.
What makes you assume those events prove Jehovah's protection over Jerusalem when Jesus said it'll be destroyed?
Shebuel. Okay, let's assume that Jehovah still intends to destroy Jerusalem. We all thought that it was going to happen as soon as we left, but it didn't, did it?
No, we were wrong about that.
So when will it happen?
Nahum, you know it's impossible to know the day or the hour.
Just hear me out. Come here, Shebuel. Jehovah foretold the destruction of Jerusalem by the Babylonians, right?
Yeah.
By what prophets?
By several.
Isaiah, Jeremiah, and Ezekiel. Am I right?
Yeah, you're right. So what?
How many years in advance did he foretell that destruction?
I don't remember. A few hundred anyway. What's your point?
A few hundred years, Shebuel. That's the point. Shebuel, Jehovah is patient. If he waited hundreds of years then, why would he rush into action now?
I don't know, Nahum. But you've heard the reports about what's happening in Jerusalem. Factions fighting for control. Violence, bloodshed, anarchy.
Stories, embellished and exaggerated with every telling. Every city has its problems. Jerusalem's no different.
Still, you
Thousands of families march in and out of Jerusalem 3 times every year. They come and they go. Nothing happens. Why can't we? Just to check on things.
Nahum, my friend, we have thought and prayed about this for a long time. And it comes down to this. Either we obey a clear command from Jesus, or we don't. Jesus told us to leave Jerusalem, never indicating we should return, not even for a day. We must be obedient.
Well, we're going anyway.
Please.
Rachel. Think of Bariah.
Come with us.
You could find him. And that boy of yours? What kind of a life is this?
We have been friends our whole lives. We've been through a lot together, and I have always been honest with you, Nahum. Now I'm telling you, you're wrong.
How can you know that?
I'm willing to die for you. But I will not throw away my life by going back to Jerusalem.
Throw away your life? You threw away your life when you came here.
Nahum, you're still so focused on the past that you can't see the blessings right in front of your eyes.
We're going. Today.
My brother, I beg you, don't go. Nahum! What are you returning to?
To what is mine?
From Uncle Brian. Let me have it, please. Here, you do it.
My dear sister, I am sorry it took so long to reply to your letters, but the situation in Jerusalem
is desperate. It's good that you are not here to see what has become of our beautiful city. Jerusalem is like a ravenous beast that feeds on its own flesh. Factions fight one another for control, like mad dogs. Priest and worshiper alike have been slaughtered at the temple, sprinkling the altar with their own blood. There is starvation in the city too. All the food reserves were destroyed out of the jealousy of the political factions. Tens of thousands have died. Reports from the countryside say that the Roman army is burning, looting it, killing its way back to Jerusalem. By now, they are only a few days away. be wiser still not to attempt to return anytime soon. Perhaps you and Shebuel were right, after all. I love you, Beriah.
Looking back on those events fills me with both joy and sadness. Joy, because we made the right decision. But sadness when I think of the consequences when material things become the motivating force behind decisions. Now more than ever, I realize that true Christianity requires strong faith. Faith to walk a narrow and cramped road, even when we can't see what's around the next bend. Faith to make decisions that defy conventional wisdom. And faith to stick by those decisions.
Shebuel! Shebuel, we're ready!
Here in Pella, we don't have all the things we had in Jerusalem. And life is much harder. But what's really important is that my family and I remained loyal to Jehovah and survived the last days of Jerusalem. I don't know what the future holds, but we're determined, come what may, to keep walking by faith.